Today's weather update is brought to you by you. Big thanks for everybody on Patreon who continues to support this channel. If you want to help out, the link is down below. Now let's get into today's update. We now have our latest named storm system. This is Tropical Storm Bolaven, likely to be a typhoon as it nears Guam here on Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's discuss the latest on this storm system and also another area just here towards the west of it. Of course, we're keeping an eye on that, but this one, guidance starting to back off a bit. Still going to see an increase in the rainfall for the Philippines by Tuesday and the Wednesday of next week, but all eyes are, of course, on this area just southeast of Guam, passing west of Chuuk. Already seeing this continue to wrap up, continue to strengthen, and conditions are favorable for further strengthening. So winds right now, according to JMA, with our tropical storm, 65 kilometers per hour, pressure down to 1,000 hectopascals. Overall, it continues to have the dominant overall background flow. You can see that inflow coming in from the west right here. Good outflow aloft, which is also going to allow for some strengthening. Water vapor imagery as well continue to show some of that convection trying to wrap up a bit here as well. So let's take a look at the official forecast from JMA. As this moves off towards the north and west, start to see that strengthening here by Monday. Pressure goes down to 990 hectopascals, winds up to 100, and then as we go ahead through Tuesday, look at this, 140. We're at typhoon strength at this point here by Tuesday afternoon, heading into the evening as this passes just north of Guam, really right around Roda, and then kicking off there towards Saipan. At this time, Guam is in the left side of the official track here from JMA, which is good news. If you're in the right front quadrant, it's still going to be rough, but the point is you're still within the cone. We still want to watch this closely. In fact, we're just going to take a look at what the Joint Typhoon Warning Center is showing now. Remember, JTWC is basically what the official warning is on Guam and from the Guam National Weather Service. And Guam National Weather Service, by the way, is saying, we could be seeing typhoon strength winds with upwards of 6 to 10, isolated 12 inches of total rainfall as this passes overhead, with officially from JTWC showing this pass right over Roda, just south of Saipan, putting Saipan in the right front quadrant, while Guam itself stays on the left side of the storm. Still well within that 50 knot threshold, though, 50 knot being the potential for some damaging winds, even especially northern portions of Guam. That includes there out into Anderson. So, talking about the big military base in the northern portion of the island, could be seeing some of it. But Roda right now, if nothing changes, Roda could be seeing about 80 knot winds. That's over 140, 150 kilometer per hour winds with heavy rainfall, direct passage of this eye, if nothing else changed at this time. The one key thing too, and I know for a lot of our Philippine friends, this looks like it's going to turn towards the north. Basically, you got this trough dipping in, passing from Japan back here as we go ahead through midweek. That's going to help kind of hook this and pull it away. So with that said, even though we do have a little bit of troughing just east of the Philippines from our other system I mentioned earlier, that's not going to be enough to cause this on that westerly track. So this is going to turn off towards north, kind of scoop on by here, and you can see by Monday over towards Tuesday, passing right over Roda, the white dot there indicating Guam. Roda's right there, and then you have Saipan right in there. From the ECMWF, even edges it closer to Saipan, with the bulk of that convection continue to wrap around through our Wednesday early morning and then moving off towards north. So by Monday, already looking at some passing showers out ahead of this, guys. 28 degrees, got the rain, those northerly winds which are going to be kicking in across the islands. Pull back the bigger picture. So here's that troughing I was talking about just a moment ago back here west of Guam. That was the other area I've been watching for some time now. But as this continues to track off there towards the west, here comes our storm system. Here is that high pressure ridge trying to set up right here. And then here's that troughing dipping down that should allow this to hook up and come up like that. So those some very crude drawings. But somebody was trying to take a dig at me talking about my drawings. Remember, I'm doing this all with a mouse, guys, on the fly. And I hope it kind of makes sense what I just showed you there. But the key thing is allowing this to turn towards the north. Guam, though, Wednesday, definitely going to be the more like Tuesday evening, going to be the rougher of the days here. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, those still have some of that inflow behind it, kicking up some scattered showers. Temperatures into the high 20s. This is talking about closer to the 80s here. All right. Look at the waves. Waves also going to be rough go. High risk of rip currents too, especially along the eastern seaboard. Not good surf days by any means. I mean, if you're outside the reef even, it's just, it's not going to be pleasant whatsoever here in that extended forecast. So, guys, of course, I'm continuing to watch Tropical Storm Bolaven. Also still watching this area towards the west. I have another video update on that. But for now, number one thing is, continue to check back in. Check in with the Guam National Weather Service. They got some of the, my humble opinion, some of the best meteorologists from the National Weather Service working there because they do so much. They have so much to do. They work on TV. They put out the warnings. They just are there the whole time through and through, keeping you guys updated. So giving them a big whole heartwarming shout out to those guys at the Guam National Weather Service for what they do. And keep you guys posted. Stay safe out there. And thanks for watching. Bye.